FlowsFromTheGutter.com.
Hey y'all, it's Flows from the Gutter here, and we're interviewing an amazing person today, Ms Toy, and that's with a Z, M-Z. Look her up. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good, thank you.
First I want to ask you, how did you start out with fashion? Like, when did you figure out that day that like, this is what I want to do?
Oh gosh, my history with fashion goes way beyond this company. You know, I started off in fashion since I was like 3 years old. I started off modeling first. We all went to modeling school and stuff. My father was very strict about his girls acting like girls and his boys being boys. So we had to do the dance school, we had to do the modeling classes, we had to do model training and etiquette and stuff like that. So we started off way before all of this.
Did you go to school for fashion? Did you, like, was it high school? Was it something like, all right, I'm gonna dibble and dabble in this? Or was it just one day you was like, this is what I really want to do?
To be honest with you, I left fashion a long time ago once I became a mom. I did some freelancing for a while, and because, you know, I made some decent money, I had some connections, my name carried in the fashion world, and then I became a mom and I calmed down with it a lot. And you know, as a mother, the first thing you do is figure out how you're going to feed yourself and your child. So I did the whole 9-to-5 thing. I've always held down a job, and good jobs, may I add, but then I decided that I got tired of working for the man. And people always tell me, you always want to do your own thing. You don't like to be told what to do and stuff.
Which is nothing wrong. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing.
And I don't. So the only way for me to do what I want to do and how I want to do it is to start my own company. So one day I woke up and I said, okay, I'm going to set this 5-year plan, and in 5 years, I'm walking up out of this company, and I mean that. So in order for that to happen, I have to make sure I'm still able to feed myself and my son and everyone else. So I decided to start my own company.
What's your 5-year plan now? Now that you've actually have your company, what's your 5-year plan now?
Oh, there is no 5-year plan anymore.
You're here. She's like, I've arrived.
No, well, what happens is, you know, I've started this company January 1st, 2014. When I started this company, that first year I started, we did a show a couple of months after that, out of town. In Atlanta, and I just wanted to try my hand at it. I just wanted to see if the production thing was for me, and what mistakes I would make and how to clean it up and stuff. We are a newer company, so we're all with development. And that's not only our development, it's the development of anyone else. So if you're a newer company or you're trying to get your business out and stuff, when I first meet you, I do my research on you. I figure out what you're doing, who you are, and what direction you're trying to go in. And then right then and there, I figure out 10 different ways how I am beneficial to you and you may be beneficial to me. And that's what I propose to you. Good. The other thing is, a lot of these shows, when we first came out, we first started trying to market ourselves and brand ourselves, I paid for these shows out of pocket. So all I need you
yourself, guys.
Absolutely. Now, are they pricey? Oh, definitely. But if you're passionate about what you're doing, you figure it out. And we entrepreneurs, that's what we do. We figure it out with nothing. And you have no other choice but to do that. So when I come to you and I say I want to rent something, I'm not asking you to borrow, sugar. I'm asking you to rent.
How did you deal with the backlash of people not wanting to rent or not wanting to support you? It could be family, friends. How did that not discourage you to just say, I'm not doing this anymore?
Well, originally I told you that I was negotiating with my father. So in order for me to do some fashion and some dance, you know, the ballet and all that stuff, the girl stuff, I needed to be able to play sports. Now back then, you know, I am slightly older, so there weren't any girls playing sports. So the backlash started from early. And as hard as it was for me at that particular time, it groomed me to be as strong as I am today. So you have to, you know, you can only be a boy to play on this team, or me having to tuck my hair in my baseball cap in order for me to act like I was a boy, because at that particular time I had no boobies. So it was a lot easier then, you know, I tried out for quarterback and made it, but I had to act like a boy in order to get it, and didn't reveal that I was a girl till afterwards and stuff. So all of that started then, and I've always been into non-traditional employment. So I was a construction worker and a telephone technician and drove the bulldozers, operated heavy machinery. I've always been a non-traditional person. So as much as you come at me and tell me no, it's only gonna make me strive for greatness. And that's just who I am. Like, I'm an against all odds type of person. So you could say, listen, I don't want you here, and I'll go, yeah, I hear you, but I'm here to stay. So how we gonna work this out?
Y'all hear that? She's here to stay. I like that. She's here to stay. That's awesome. Now, you got so much things going on with Fashion Fanatixx, and I want you kind of like give us a view of, it's not just fashion shows, it's not just clothes, it's not, you don't just make them, design them. Like, Fashion Fanatixx is like, from what we talked about earlier, it's kind of like a tree of different things. Like,
so we provide image consultant.
Awesome.
We do model coordinating. We do front and backstage coordinating. We do grip work. We do lighting. We do. We have a construction team. We build stages and risers and stuff. Shucks. We do corporate events. We do birthdays. We do bridal showers. We do weddings.
Hold on, she said bar mitzvah and
black mitzvahs.
I love that. I love that.
We do a lot of stuff. When we say fashion and entertainment, a lot of people, when they think about us with just fashion. And as much as we love fashion, we are not only fashion. We are a fashion and entertainment production company. And entertainment goes a long way. So you could be a singer, you could be a rapper, you could be a poet, you could be an artist, you could do body paint, oil paint, you could make sneakers, whatever that is, whatever entertainment is for you. If you can let us know what your idea of entertainment is, we could put together a production based solely upon your idea of entertainment.
That's amazing. Like, what's your clothes looking like?
Okay, so...
And please throw in there that you do plus size. Whoop, whoop, for all the big girls.
Okay. We definitely do plus size. We definitely do men's. We definitely do ready to wear. We definitely do children's. We definitely do couture. Whoever you are, whatever size you are, we work with you.
Fashion Fanatixx. If you could describe Fashion Fanatixx, how would you do it?
If I can describe Fashion Fanatixx, I would describe us as genuine. I would describe us as hardworking, and I would describe us as beast. Because we are a newer company, but we are definitely beasting out here. So if you can get us in the door, to the door, we're gonna get us in the door.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you
Definitely
again.
Welcome.
From Flows from the Gutter, another banging interview with Mrs. Toy. That's with MZ.
Miss Z.
It's Z Toy.
Z.
We'll check you guys out.
From the gutter.com.